15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drinking the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. We are the pirates of the northern lakes, drinking rum and plundering the sun for fun. Our boat makes a green wake under a blue sky as we follow the lamenting cry of a loon. Above us, in the endless sky, an eagle glides on warm thermals, circling, waiting. In the late afternoon, the light has a soft lambency, and there's a luminous quality in the air. Looking across the water at the trees is like looking back in time, and I can easily imagine another world. This is the place where the Northwoods myths are born. What old gods walked here? What strange creatures and primeval men carved a home in this wilderness? This is a prose poem written on the curl of a white-capped wave, pushed by the cedar-scented breeze. This is a life lived in the wake of an even-rowed motor, pushing an old Lund boat into a shallow bay. This is the poem of a watchful owl and curious raccoon. This is the life of a wandering man who lost himself in Colorado, South Dakota, and Minnesota. This is a poem about the Pioneer Trail that led me to Wisconsin's North Country, the land of the Chippewa, the den of the black bear, deer, and wild wolves. A strawberry moon leads us by night, a blistering sun by day. And finally, this is my friend Ed with a giant loon. And in another second you'll see Tom with a book by Rafael, Sabatini.
Better for seeing of you. Give me some time to blow the man down. Oh, sailors as tinkers and tailors is meant to be wed. Blow the man down, and we're all of us coming to see you again. Oh, give me some time to blow the man down. So we'll blow the man up, we'll blow the man down. To be wed, blow the man down. We'll blow him away to Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time to blow the man down.
Shiver me timbers.
Welcome back to McNulty's Book Corral. Today we're going to do a book and a pint. Maybe we'll do 2 books and a pint. Okay, so if you made it this far in the video, which is an accomplishment for you since this video is perhaps the weirdest and wildest of them all yet, I got to keep that tradition alive. You're probably wondering, why am I not doing the other things that booktubers do? Why am I not doing a TBR? Why am I not, drinking mint tea and talking about my TBR? Or why am I not doing what the manly men do on the booktube channels, is to, flex my muscles and talk about my DNF, okay? So the reason I don't do those things is because I hate acronyms. I really do. OMG, you booktubers, come on, you need to knock that off. All right, so since we're doing a weird video here, I want to make sure that you understand the philosophy of life that I promote, which is a pint and a book. All right, here we go. Good stuff. Now, Rafael Sabatini was born in 1875 and he passed away in 1950. He is best known as the author of Captain Blood. I had to look for the book. And here's one of my copies of it. This is not a first edition, although it replicates the original cover. This is a late 1940s Triangle Books reprint. I have multiple copies of Captain Blood. You may have seen the magnificent film starring the late great Errol Flynn, one of the all-time greatest movies ever made, in my humble opinion. I wonder why I would say that. And the book is great. This is one of my favorite classics of literature, actually. Classic adventure story is Captain Blood. If you haven't read Captain Blood, it is easily found. There are numerous editions available for you to read. Captain Blood was first published in 1922, and it has never gone out of print. It is, along with Treasure Island, one of the great pirate novels of all time. Just one of the great adventure novels. If you don't want to call it a pirate novel, that's perfectly okay. And since we're here, I might come back to Captain Blood later in a different episode and talk about the other books. I have some very interesting editions, by the way. But since I was grabbing that particular Captain Blood book, and the theme of this episode is pirates, I have The Tavern Knight from Rafael Sabatini, which was first published in, I have to look at my notes here, 1904. This is the 1947 edition, which is well known because of its superb cover. And let's just flip up a scan of that right here so you can see it. This is a great book. It's underrated, It's a great old-style adventure novel. Crispin Galliard is the main character here, who is on a vengeance quest. And it is written in his traditional style. He elevates the action. He understands the characters. This little edition is, I love the cover, so flip that up again. And if you get a chance, if you can find this, I do believe that there is a reprint on Amazon for not only Captain Blood and The Tavern Knight, but all of Rafael Sabatini's many other fantastic books. He is one of my all-time favorite writers, a very interesting man. Rafael Sabatini, to go along with today's theme of piracy. So I was out riding my mule this morning, and somebody came out and they threw a rock at me. I was stoned off my ass. So I want to thank you for watching this magnificent episode, another stunning episode in the wild and woolly world of McNulty's Book Corral, where we do whatever we want and we don't listen to anybody. By the way, I've given up drinking until the morning. I also wanted to mention, you may have heard this before, but what did one hat say to the other? You wait here, I'll go on ahead. Folks, I know it's a hard thing to believe, but mental constipation can only be cured by literacy. We're almost done. Will we get there today? Will I have a fishing pole in my hand soon? Will I buy more books and refuse to do a TBR episode? Yeah, pretty much. I'll see you along the dusty trail.
Heave ho!